you're a fucking liar. You're a liar, and you know you're a liar. I wanted to start this reading vlog at 5, made food, got into bed, was like, okay, I'm gonna read like I said, and then I'm gonna get ready at this time. I'm gonna set a timer and have alarms for that time. So what happened was, I didn't do any of that. I mean, I did do it, but I didn't listen to any of it. Look, I'm the type of person, if I don't want to get out of bed, I most likely won't. I was reading my book and I was getting really tired. Be like cozier. First warning sign, because I will try to convince myself that something's okay to do. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I could do that and I could be responsible. No, you can't. You're a fucking liar. You're a liar, and you know you're a liar. And then I fell asleep. And then I woke up and looked at my phone and guess it's 7:40. My goal was to leave at 8:15 so I could get to work early. That way I could leave early and read more. I just got ready super fast. It is 8 o'clock because I got ready so fast. I have to go walk my doggy. I will not be getting to work as early as I wanted, but I wanted to start this reading vlog because I told myself I would. Corrupt. I'm taking Corrupt to work with me to read during my lunch and during my breaks. So we'll see how much I read. I don't know my goal for how many books to read. I am a slow reader, despite what my wrap-ups might say. 90% of them are audiobooks. Reading Corrupt while you go to work. Now, excuse me, I have to go walk my dog. If you can't tell, I'm in a different outfit. It is a different day. It is Tuesday. And I did not do all the reading that I wanted to yesterday because my boyfriend and I went to the gym together. And while we were there, we were talking about Baldur's Gate, which he's had me recently playing since we both do D&D. And I've become obsessed with Baldur's Gate. So as we were talking about it, and he was like telling me this stuff, and I was like, do you, it literally doing the hand thing and all. I was like, do you think that we could play when we get home? And he was like, we could do that. We could do that. So we played Baldur's Gate instead. My body's feeling really shitty. So the plan is to literally go to the gym for about 30 and just walk. Never done this kind of thing where I just go there to walk. But I usually read at the same time. I come home, literally just cuddle up and read. I think that's what entails for tonight. Right now I'm 50 pages into Corrupt, and apparently there's some revenge plot or something, and I'm wondering what's going on. And she's got into her new apartment. Not what she expected, but it was a cute little twist. But you see the doggo? Anyways, I have to get changed and walk her. So, alright, see y'all later. This week is not going how I wanted it to. I'm having some pretty bad anxiety this week. I am at page 160. And it's gotten pretty good. I still don't know necessarily what happened on Devil's Night 3 years ago. And the suspense is kind of killing me. So hopefully tonight I can get another chunk done because there is no way I'm going to be editing today because of my anxiety. Maybe it will go away. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm about to be late to work, so I'll update you another time. Bye. I got it's so high. I got to the pool scene with the like waterfall scene, I guess. That was delicious. Absolutely delicious scene right there. Loved it, but I definitely feel this tension between the guys, and I'm wondering what happened between her and Damien that night that Michael doesn't know about. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. A lot of questions. Kai is starting to show as like really angry. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't updated in a couple days because I got busy and tired. Anyway, I'm on page 274. Yes, I know, not a lot of reading has occurred. I know that. Last night, I literally had this big plan to literally almost finish the book last night. But I was so tired. So the pool scene, I think I mentioned this last time. Holy fucking shit, loved that. They did something. The other three boys that Michael did not fucking approve. Honestly, I thought it was gonna hit her harder, but didn't. However, something that was in the thing that they did, I don't know if that's like cryptic enough, but whatever the fuck, that hit her hard. And now she's starting to feed into this like challenging Michael thing. But I'm like, isn't this supposed to be like a multi-person thing? Like, not a wide choose. Like, obviously, I think at least Michael's the one that she's supposed to end up with. But I don't know. And then to find out like Michael's emotional process with her, like from a young age onward, like before just like wanting, like he wants the same thing she did growing up, but he kept getting like denied and all that, and he was like, fuck this, fuck her. And I'm like, bitch, it wasn't her decision. She literally circled you like a fucking mountain lion or some shit. And you know, I don't know, but I'm loving it. But he just said something to the other boys when they're starting to like create a bond, and I'm like, what the fuck is your plan? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you about to do to her, like to ruin her world? Like, your dad is already trying to do that. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Also the mass scene in the catacombs, sir, I was in the gym. You can't be doing that to me. I literally had to leave and go home. So, yeah, that's where I am so far. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. Right now, I'm in a flashback scene where she's 16 on that devil's night, and Michael and her are having like a type of moment, and I'm like, how have we not had this mentioned in the present POVs? But that's for me to figure out, apparently. So yeah, that's where we are right now. That is today's update. Let's talk about it. I have a lot of mixed emotions about Corrupt. I liked it. The aspects I liked about it are Kai. Can I say it? You know, I can say whatever I want. Kai. Love Kai. I think he's definitely one woman kind of person. And he's just so sweet. I want to find out more about him. Will, I don't know much, but I'm intrigued by him. Michael, though he is the MC, I don't like him. I mean, that's not entirely true. The thing is that I don't like how he is on the outside, if that makes sense. I like his inner monologue and the like declarations that he has for her, and like these flashbacks into like how he felt about her all this time, and like how, I'm trying not to say things to spoil it, but who he was outwardly to her, a large portion of the times, I was like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you. I don't like you. And no. You think you're like this big in control guy, but obviously you're not. You had no idea what was going on, and like all these plans, and like I just don't understand. The twist here in this book was it was fucking insane, but so, like, I could tell. But I was still shocked when it happened, because I frankly thought it was gonna be someone else that did the thing that Damon alluded to. It wasn't, I guess, from my prediction. and I was just like, interesting, but also I could tell, like, I could see that happening. Damon, I don't see any redemption for him. Frankly, if he does have a book, I probably won't be reading it. So someone will have to seriously convince me to read this man's book, because I just can't. I don't see any redeeming qualities, because he acts like this fucked up prick. And frankly, the twist in his story from this book is fucked up, but like, I don't know if it's enough for him to act the way he does, even though he does have this core family, and the way that he reacts to that perceived threat, just like, in my mind, I cannot rectify that. So I don't think I care to see his redemption arc. But I would like to see Kai and Will. I know, just from what I could tell in this book, Kai's book is gonna have like a major trope in it of possibly like being in love with someone they can't have. And it seems like Will has that same thing going on, or like someone who doesn't want him. But that's how I feel about Corrupt. I gave it 3 stars. It's also the first book in the series, so I didn't expect a lot from it. I've also heard it's not people's favorite book of the series, so I think I'm still going to give the series a try, but I don't have high hopes. I have high hopes for Kai. That's pretty much it. I didn't really like the group dynamic either. I wasn't believing it in a way. I was unconvinced. So those are my thoughts on Corrupt. And that would be the end of this reading vlog. Currently, I'm reading Onyx Storm. I don't think I'm going to do a reading vlog of that, just because I am behind on my reading this month. And learning to edit has definitely been a bit of a struggle. So my like March TBR is literally going to be posted on the 22nd of March, which is like today. So hopefully I'm accurate when I say that. But yep, that is how I feel about Corrupt. I will see you next time. Bye.